Okay, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Thursday morning, and Cam's a no-show today. He called me. I guess it was around 7. Said that he had a cold or something. So, you know, these kids, man, this labor, this whole thing is just, well, it's redundantly old, man. Well, I know, Ray, you the one damn doing it. You the one living it. You the one that keep doing it. Well, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm working every day. Trying to damn do what I say. I'm trying to damn, keep all the customers. I'm trying to do all this stuff. But somehow, some way, it's my fault Cam ain't come to work. Maybe the video yesterday did it. Well, if the video yesterday made it where it don't come to work, I don't need them out here. Because you ain't going to lose my equipment. You're not going to not pay attention. You're not going to be constantly be playing on your phone and all that shit. So if that's the reason why you didn't come to work, well, then that's okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think the video was bad at all, really. I think it was very, very truthful. And of course, today, I got to go back over to that one that we couldn't do yesterday. I don't know, man. It's just a lot, It's just every day is something. It's the unpredictability that I don't like, and everybody knows that, So I had a couple other guys reaching out to me about, working. Hey man, if you need help, man, let me know. And so I reached out to a couple of those guys. They've been bugging me to come to work, and I've been reaching out to. I reached out to a couple of them. No, there ain't no answer. No, nothing. So I'm gonna be solo today. And how many are there on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 properties on here today. So well, 2 of the properties are from yesterday. One of them I couldn't freaking spray because I didn't have my sprayer. So I got to go back to that one, and then I got to go to that one where they had the AC guys there. So, and then I'll be on moving forward. So I got to do 2 before I'm even moving forward on to today's route. And a lot of driving too. So that's the way it is, man. The only silver lining, if any, is the fact that I knew before 8:30, right? Because it's 7:25 right now, and I'm leaving. So, and the reason I'm going to go is because, well, number 1, I ain't got no help. Number 2, I got to go out here to Moreland, so I'm gonna be on all these back roads and stuff, and it's not gonna be any traffic. So, on the back roads. But by the time I get done in Moreland, basically all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray that area. I couldn't spray it with that other sprayer, with the one I bought. I'm numb to this shit, y'all. I'm just numb to it, man. And it doesn't really matter how I feel, what I think, or anything. So now, like I said, I'm gonna let them hang themselves. That's what I always do. Well, it ain't because I'm such a teaching moment kind of guy. I let them hang themselves because I don't have no choice. You become the, well, it ends up, if you don't have any good help and you get all this work, it ends up where you're working for the man. You're working for the help that you hired, really. I'm steady, the last, 2 weeks or so, I've been steady working around this boy's schedule and steady working around trying to, make sure I have work for him and everything, without just being like in the past. What I've always done is I just keep doing the work. And if the guys show up, cool. If they don't show up, then I'm a little ahead of the game. With Cam, I've been trying to, be a little more reserved and hold some of the work up, but I ain't doing that no more. So, because, well, I promised Cam a certain amount of money per day, and I'm not going to be doing that anymore. So I just can't do that, man. So, y'all fixing to see less of Cam and more of the other trucking field. So that's what you're fitting to see. So glad, so grateful, so I mean, straight gangster move, hiring Phil, even when I didn't quite need him. And there's so many good things, you know. Phil is familiar with the other truck. He's getting familiar with the properties. Yeah, he helped me on the 2 hardest days this week. He helped me. I could have done yesterday's work without Cam. I really could have, you know, because if I don't have Cam out here, then I'm leaving earlier. I'm not waiting till 8:15 to leave. And you know, the only bad thing about it is it got thrown on me this morning instead of last night. But see, I've done learned. I'm not printing the schedule off until after 7 in the morning. Even though I got it, you know, ready. I don't print it off to a hard copy. Once I go to the hard copy and I print it off, then that's pretty much set in stone. This is what I need to do today, no matter what. No matter if somebody comes to work, if they don't come to work, if they don't feel good, if they leave, whatever. This is what needs to get done today for the moving forward in the business. And this is the way it goes. Oh man, 8 properties, Ray. 9 properties, 11 properties. That ain't shit, Ray. Yeah, I know. And like one guy was saying in the comments, these properties ain't little properties, man. They're big, man. You know, they're not all 2-acre properties, but they're all acres. You know, some of them 1.5 acres, 1.3, you know, that kind of thing. But they're $100 properties too. So, but this little old 30 minutes right here, you're gonna put Ray ahead of the game. Watch, because see, I'm really good at this shit. I mean, I ain't trying to, but I'm good at this shit. I better be. I've been doing this shit 18, 19 years, man. I'm a gangster at this shit, and I don't have to worry about anything today. And the only bad thing is I found out this morning, not last night. So I would have slept better had I known last night. And he might, his people might have saw the video and said, "Man, we're not gonna let you work for Ray no more," or whatever. You never know. Or they don't want him to, or they're not gonna bring him. He probably was feeling fine. He just didn't have a ride. That's probably what it was. And well, Ray, at least he called you. Yeah, but you know, that's like, 3 days. He missed 3 days in the last 10 days. Out of the last 10 working days, he's missed 3 of them. And that's fine. I guess I should be thankful that he called me and didn't show up at work. I guess I'm thankful for that. Good looking out. I mean, come on, man. What the hell? But there is a certain, and I will say this, in the channel, is always about what I'm going through, what I'm going through in the moment, and that's what I try to get on video. And sometimes I'm not a professional videographer, so I don't grasp that. But the feeling is what I'm trying is what I'm, what I go through out here. So right now I'm feeling a little bit, I'm feeling, you're going to think this is crazy. I'm feeling a little relieved, if that makes sense. Because now everything that I do is in my control. And that seems to be the only way that I can really get things done. Where I'm in control of everything. I'm in control of the mistakes. I'm in control of the timing. I'm in control of everything. I can't count on, a 16-year-old to be in control of nothing. I'm in control of everything. And if a mistake is made today, I'm in control of it. But see, I know that mistakes are not going to happen today. Because I'm a G out here, and if guys that come out here and come to work, if they would just do their job and not have to worry about weed eaters and edgers and worry about their phone all day, this right here is going to make it where Cam's probably not going to be. I mean, yeah, y'all finna see the whole script flip. And y'all know that I can do it. I've done it. Well, I've done it. I've flipped the script on these laborers more than they flipped the script on me. So I know how to get the most out of them for the minimal, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm tired of trying to take care of somebody, look out for somebody, trying to save work for somebody. Hell with all that shit, man. I ain't saving nothing for nobody. Chips fall where they fall. Don't matter. Well, Ray, you sound a little upset. I am, but I'm a little excited too that I am. I'm off the hook. I mean, does that make sense? I feel like I'm off the hook now. I don't have to generate nothing for nobody. I don't have to be accountable now. They're not going to be accountable to me. I'm not going to be accountable to them. And that's just the way it has to be. And you don't want it to be like that. You want to try to be a mentor. You want to try to look out for guys. You want to try to, show them the right way. You want to try to, but, well, Ray, he's sick. So it doesn't matter. The work's still got to get done. I don't care if you're sick. It doesn't matter. All that's noise to me at this point. That's why when you cry wolf, which is laying out when you don't have to, which is calling out when you don't have to. So then if you really are sick, nobody believes you. It ain't like, I don't know, when I had Francisco out here, if Francisco called me and said he's sick, then that would be like, okay, I believe that, because Francisco never missed a day, and he was in control of everything. So now I'm just, I'm not really reeling like I was the other day when I found out he wasn't coming to work at, 8 in the morning. Me finding out at 7 is better than finding out at 8. I guess if I have a choice. So we're going to get on out here to this morning job where I can properly spray it, and then I'm going to creep across the top side of Noonan and go hit that one that we couldn't do yesterday because of the damn AC guys were there. And then I'm going to get back over here on this side of town and do the ones that are all around here. And we're just, well, you need to just fire him. No, I'm not going to fire him because I might need help. So we're gonna play him like a fiddle, like they playing me. He gonna get played. That's wrong, Ray. Well, I don't give a damn. I'm paying. So I'm a fiddle player. I know how to play the fiddle like a champ. Y'all and any of you guys have been watching the channel know I can go rogue at any given moment. Y'all know that I have been out here with some of the most roguish guys you've ever seen in your life, and some of the most unreliable, undeniably roguish people around. And I know how to make sure I get what I need to get. That's all that matters, what I need. I don't give a damn what they need. It's irrelevant. And that's how it's going to be. That's how we're going to play out the rest of this season. So let's just we're in the middle of July. Let's just try to push forward and, the kid think they gonna come out here and damn just handle me any kind of way, and they gonna reap all the benefits. Any of you guys that's been watching the channel for any period of time, y'all know that ain't gonna happen. Y'all know that I'll cut my own damn hand off. I'll work longer. I'll get started earlier. There's all kinds of things that I can do to minimize labor. I'm trying to give the boy a chance to learn and to make money and to help me and to do something constructive with his time. So am I upset a little bit? Well, yeah, I am. I'm upset at myself more than anything because, I created this. I'm the one that. But see, now that I know Phil is available on one day on the weekend and Monday and Tuesday of every week. Ray can work with that. And that's really all I need. I'm going to have to get back home and figure out how we can minimize Cam's time out here. Because that's what it's fitting to be. Ain't going to be no more 5 days a week shit for him. Ain't nothing. I can't trust it. And I don't want to. I'm over it, man. So, you need to just fire him, Ray, fire him. No, we're going to play them like a fiddle. We're going to use them when I need them, and when I don't, I'm not. Just like they're using me. I mean, it's the same, you know, exact same thing. I'm getting played like a fiddle. And when they don't need money, they don't come to work. Well, you sick, Ray? Doesn't matter. I'm sick too. Customers still want me to cut their grass, though. I still got obligations to meet, no matter what. So, I guess he was sick Monday too. I guess he was sick last week too. I mean, you know, some of these kids are the most sickly kids I've ever seen in my life, man. They ain't sick. They just don't want to do nothing. They want to stay up all night playing on their phone, playing on the gram, and then they want to come out here and try to rape Ray of cash money. I'm tired of being the victim. I'm fixing to be the perpetrator. And I win. I always win at the end. So now I get to be today in my own little world, because it's going to be like this all day long. I'm going to have attitude all day long. So if you don't like it, don't come in the comments on you don't like it. Just don't watch. Not only am I going to pick up the slack for him not showing up today, but I'm going to have to. But I got to go do everything that we couldn't do yesterday. And that, well, I'm still going to be better off. So I'm already out here to the Moreland property where I got to spray, and then I mean, I'll be back around my house around 9:30. Yeah, and if he had called me, if he had called me at, you know, if I'd have found out at 8:30 that he wasn't coming to work, by the time I get, yeah, I'd be reeling, you know, but I'm when I found out this morning, you know, about 5 minutes to 7. Well, at least he called you. Well, yeah, I guess so. At least. Appreciate it. Appreciate you calling me before you didn't come to work. Doesn't change nothing. Doesn't change anything. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do everything that I can do today. And then, like, instead of me overachieving, which I will be overachieving, you know, somewhat, but, you know, for one person. But I'll probably end up pushing a couple properties to Saturday. And then this weekend, next week is the HOA. So we're going to get started on that HOA this weekend. Where come Monday, there won't be nothing left of the HOA to do, because I'll just have Phil come out here on Saturday and Sunday and Monday. You know, I don't want to fire Cam yet because I might need him. You know, I mean, if he quits, then that's another story. Then I'll deal with it. I'm not begging nobody to stay. Drag action you see right now is my drag action. But his drag action is going to be, you know, 1 or 2 days a week, if that. And if I can, and y'all know, if I can make that where it don't happen, then that's fine. Okay, y'all. So I'm just getting a before shot of this. So this right here is what it looked like. As I spray, you know, no way. See, I mean, it's a bad ditch right there. No way you're gonna be able to get in there with a piece of equipment or nothing. I guess you could have a couple of guys over here with some brush cutters, and you could clear it with that. But that's a lot of work, man. But I just wanted to show this, and y'all see it goes all the way back. Yeah. All right, y'all. So for all the weed killing experts out there, so the city came by while I was there. The city, one of the city managers came by while I was, and he said, "Man, we really appreciate you doing that, man. Very much appreciated." Yeah, and that's the city official. I mean, no, man. You know, I know that they got all these rules and laws. So now I'm headed over here to the other one that we didn't get to. It's 8:15. So normally, in a normal situation, I would be still waiting on Cam to get to work. Instead, I'm already done. Well, I already done got out here and made $1.20. Yeah, and fulfilled the obligation that from yesterday. Wrap that up, you know. But I am not. I mean, I'm not being efficient at all. When you look at yesterday, you know, being up here, I mean, I couldn't be any more inefficient. At least the first 2 hours this morning. But sometimes you just have to be inefficient. You have to, you know, do what. Well, you just have to. Well, you got to get the work done, man. You know, so you can schedule different work and not have to be broke. Yeah. So now I'm headed over here to the one with the AC guys are there. It's a small, tiny. That's really what bothered me more than anything yesterday. Is if I had known that the AC guys were there, I would have went to that one first. And because it's a $70 yard and it's tiny, man. It literally takes, I mean, I don't even need nobody with me on that one. I have somebody with me because on that route, it's beneficial to have somebody. But after yesterday, I don't know how beneficial it really is because I can space things out. And as long as you're doing them correctly, then I don't have to worry about going back and all that. So, okay, I got to make some calls real quick and I'll get back with y'all, man.
Couple of cold ones. Call my baby on the telephone. Gotta get her over here before the sun goes down. Ain't got nothing much planned to do. Snuggle up, just me and you. Watch the stars come out as the sun goes down. Then it's slow kissing, fast breathing, hearts beating to the sound of the radio. Baby, let's go. Then it's a long night in a short bed Chevy. Country living is the only way I know. No neon lights, that city life ain't what it's all about. We don't need no sawdust floor. This old dirt road is all we'll need tonight.
Okay, y'all. So this one's done, man. This customer right here, she left an extra 20 and wanted me to do her bushes. She wrote the check for $20 more than what it's supposed to be and said, hey, can you do the bushes? And wrote me a check for $20 more. You know what I did? I took the check and I left her a $20 bill up there. Told her I can't do the bushes for $20. I mean, look at all of them up again. You got to clean up and everything. You're talking about it'd take at least an hour. I can't do the bushes. See, she used to get me all the time when I didn't have that much work. She used to get me. She ain't getting me no more, man. I told her last year I couldn't do it no more like that. And I don't know what she got, who she got to do them last year, but you don't get nobody to do anything for $20. So I got to text her and tell her, hey, I can't do the bushes for 20. So, and she wrote a check for, you know, for $20 more than what the lawn is, thinking I'm gonna bite. Ain't no damn way. If I had some help over here, I still wouldn't have done it because I mean, $20? Are you serious right now? Can't do nothing with $20, man. So I texted her and just told her, man, I'm at $70 per man hour. $100 if it's me. So 70 per man hour is it's not expensive. She's not real particular, but she's already getting a deal on the damn lawn because she wouldn't go up. And so I'm already feeling a certain type of way, and I know for a fact she's not gonna be able to find anybody that can cut that grass like me. She gets yard of the month every summer, at least one of the months every summer, because my mower's cut so good, and she puts good fertilizer on it, and you know, if you got a good Bermuda yard that the grade is good, I mean, you can really make it look nice. But she didn't want to go up on the number, and I just told her my guy didn't come to work today, and I can't do I can't do nothing for $20, man. Not nothing. Hell, it takes $20 just to in a lawnmower. Supposed to be killing me, man. But she texted me back. She said, "I understand. We got the same problem here about people coming to work." And she's a popo. And she's like a high-ranking popo for one of the counties a little further south than here. Okay, so now I'm going down here to do these two that are next door to each other, and it's hot, 93 degrees right now. And normally I would have already been done those, but I had to go out there to Moreland and over to Noonan. So, but I'm moving right along, man. I'm getting checks left and right, man. So I'm for sure not going to work cam tomorrow. I ain't got to fire nobody. I'll just use them when I need them, and if they're not available, then I won't use them. That's how it's gonna be. I'm not gonna be saving work and stuff like that. I'm done with that shit. I'm doing all the work that I can every day. Doesn't matter. I'm doing them in the order that the list says. He's only gonna get one day in this week, and if me and Phil work over the weekend, my Saturday and Sunday will be Wednesday and Thursday, the 2 days that Phil ain't working. Me and Phil can do a lot over the weekend with 2 trucks. Oh, way! Boy, your boy Ray ain't nothing nice, y'all. I said he ain't nothing nice, man. Yeah, man, I'm killing it. I'm killing it, man. So I done 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I done 7. 2 o'clock. That's it for me. Done. And I did 7 of the hardest properties that we do, where 5 of the 7 I usually have somebody help because there's either push mowing or a lot of detail. I overcame all that. So tomorrow I got a bunch of riding work. I got the marathon, the Mexican restaurant. I don't even have to get off the mower up there. I got and 3 in the neighborhood too. And one of them in the neighborhood, I don't have to get off the mower. So, yeah, so Camp definitely not going to be working tomorrow, man. Love it. I love it. I'm glad I feel pretty good, though, man. You know, push mowing a couple, man. Hey, man, it'll get you moving, man. It'll get you moving. But I got all the hard ones out of the way, man. Now it's just easy street. Friday's going to be, it'll be busy, but it'll be a lot easier than today. A whole lot easier. So, I'm getting up out of here, y'all. Let me order my Sammy, man. Let me get my Sammy, y'all. And I guarantee you, I won't have nobody calling me back about nothing. See, I done got 2 calls from the, not this one right here, but the one next door. They're a little bit funny where we laid that centipede grass a few years ago, me and Zach and Francisco. He's complained twice this year. So, about the weed eating and it not being good enough. I mean, I know what's good enough today because I don't miss nothing. It's so easy, man, when you've been doing it for a while. Every property is different, but you look at it the same way. You look at, okay, you just hover around the property, man. You know, hover around, starting one point, and the way you don't miss anything is you go around the property and come back to that one point. That's how I do it. I mean, guys miss stuff all the time. I'm like, how was that possible? How did you get over here? Because they're not thinking about their movement. They're not thinking about nothing but, getting off work, how much money they're going to make, or, getting back to their phone or something, All right, y'all know what it is, man. It's Sammy time, man.